Hello, hello, and welcome back to My Ex Makes Me Read Homestuck with my ex.
Hello.
And for those who are wondering why me and Arm broke up, I lost my glasses. So, when we left off, Solix was going to deal with Apocalypse Arisen.
Yes, which I don't think has ever had a speaking role yet.
Really?
Yes, I think this is the first time we get introduced to this character.
Do you voice them or me?
I don't know. Their quirk is only the O's are elite, which makes me almost feel like you could read them better. I don't remember the quirks that the other
Oh,
characters have.
oh, I get it. You want me to read this entire post right here.
Well, listen, I'm just trying to give you an easier time.
What kind of voice should they have?
Um, I honestly don't remember this character very well.
Chat, what kind of
They,
voice should they have?
yeah, recursive. Give him some stage direction, because I don't have one. I just know that they're a woman.
A woman, you say?
Yes. I don't agree with you reading both. Well, okay. Then,
Can I just give one pitch of a voice?
yes.
You son of a
Oh my
teens!
god.
Callback humor.
Alright. Then, if
Wait,
Riri
wait,
doesn't agree...
Way back in the day on the channel when I was playing Puyo Puyo Tetris 2, I did a video where I played it with our buddy Sleepy.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I take it all back, recursive said.
Okay.
But way back in the day, I used that voice to throw off Sleepy when we were playing, because I just started, I started be like, "Oh, I'm gonna Tetris," and it started making him fail, so I just kept using that voice.
Alright, deadpan arm. I can do that. I had a radio job for a while, and while I was practicing my voice, I was told by my producer that I have a voice more monotone than Alexa, so I should be prime for this role. Alright. Did you set up the teams?
It's all working. Or the words, I can use them. So fun fact, doing the lisp so constantly is actually making my tongue dry out.
Oh! Remoisturize.
Gotta moisturize my tongue. I need to find something moist to put my tongue in.
Go on. Read.
Still working on it. But yeah, more or less. We should all be playing soon. And I guess leaving this dimension, that is what happens, right?
Yes.
So I guess you should be pretty happy when we finally get out of here.
I don't know about that.
Oh? Will you at least be able to leave the voices behind?
I don't know about that either.
Isn't that kind of depressing? The thought that they might stay with you till you die?
Not really. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with a lot of things, even our inevitable failure, though it will briefly masquerade as victory.
God, this is getting really depressing. I understand why early 2000s emo kids loved it so much. Wow, fuck. That was so much more depressing than the thing I just said. Therese was right. You're such a drug to talk to these days.
She was right about a lot of things.
I lost my place for a moment. Wow, what a mysterious thing to say. I am so intrigued. Do me a favor and spare me your spooky conundrums. Tonight you're kind of pissing me off.
But you like to talk to me. This is a fact, not a question. They told me.
You may want to keep the current place you're reading from at the bottom. Oh, that's a good idea. I was keeping it. Oh, no, I'm gonna keep where I am at the top. That way people have a chance. I want to give people a chance to read ahead.
Alright.
Oh, your sources have spoken. Relay me a maybe it does make more sense to keep it at the bottom. That way people can go back and read if they're having trouble. There we go. That's much smarter. Thank you, Recursive.
I'd still keep like 1 or 2 lines ahead, just a little bit, by a little margin.
Alright. And I'll try and keep my mouse by where I am.
Alright.
Oh, your sources have spoken. Really, a message from me? Tell them to go hunt my huge creaking bone bulge. Hot.
Why do you like to talk to me?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe because we are supposed to save the world together? I also talk to you because, in case you haven't noticed, I despise myself perpetually seek to duplicate through emotional pain and what does that say? Cacophony of physical pain my hideous mutant's brain causes to me every day. Oh my god, I just had a breakthrough. Thank you so much for this. It was great. Well, that was a joke. Here, type ha.
Ha.
Now type it again.
Ha.
There you go. You're now officially the life of the party. I just took an embarrassing video of you cutting loose there. Boy, I sure hope this juicy nugget doesn't wind up on the internet.
Solux, I actually would like it if you were happy.
Okay, thank you for saying so.
You seem sad and angry all the time. What does anger feel like? I forgot.
Have you ever been angry? I don't remember you getting angry about anything.
Maybe I never was. I feel like I was, though. Once.
God, this is getting so edgy. Why don't you...
I'm trying to, like, as I'm reading her, I kind of imagine Rosa from Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Oh god, I gotta watch that show again.
Oh, it's so good.
Why don't you ask Carcat? He's always angrier than me. For that matter, why don't you get on his case about it instead of mine?
I think his anger serves a greater purpose. It's part of his destiny, and thus ours. It will help him to sabotage his own designs, which are very much in opposition to the broader purpose, and will sow the seeds of our failure, a failure which will ironically prove to be mission critical.
If you think we are going to fail, why don't you get mad about that? At the voices sending you down this blind alley the whole time.
They never lied, though. This is how it had to be. I have to be totally honest, though at no point did I ever lie, but through omission. This game will not save the world.
The fuck?
And though it is still very important, even in our defeat, unfortunately it is much closer to serving as the instrument of our people's demise than that of their salvation. And we 12 will behave simultaneously as the pawns and the orchestrators of the great undoing.
I don't want to play this game anymore.
You will, though.
Fuck that, just watch. Watch. Sit is disturbed. Or, dusted? Dusted. It's hard to read the fucking lead. Check me out. All dusting. It's like a saucy fucking maid. Hot.
I cannot be stopped.
Can somebody draw him in a
Wait.
saucy maid outfit?
I bet it's already been done.
Recursive. You know. I guess it's just where I comfortably land.
Yeah, I think that's the more natural reading position is like mid to top. But anyway, it cannot be stopped. Meteors are en route. You know this, Solix.
Who cares? Who cares? I'm yanking the grub tube on this over-punctuated bitch. I'm telling Red Team leader to forget the whole thing. I'm quitting as Blue Team leader. If you want to shamble through this macabre fantasy of yours, solo, be my guest.
You were never going to be the team leader, though. Which is to say, the first to enter.
Are you messing with me? You do realize I'm psychic too. I could pull so much trippy shit out of my spinal crevice. It would make your head spin like devilish in a fucking blender. Sorry. I was trying. I can read. So get off your high hoofbeats.
I'm coming up.
Hot. Huh? Up where? Hello? God. It's really interesting them creating a race of of psychics who can see through time. Can all trolls see forward and back in time?
No, it's only a select few, and like I think it's more like quirks. Like
all of them have weird powers. Oh yeah, for those who aren't understanding, all true spirits have been having a problem with their comments not appearing properly.
yeah.
YouTube's just auto-blocking them and there's nothing I've been able to do to fix it. Words. It makes me think of Mantis from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
I had so much fucking fun with that game. Hey everybody watching.
Consume content. Go watch my Guardians of the Galaxy playthrough and like, comment, and subscribe. Consume content.
Solix abort. Hang on. Isn't
What?
that just like the alt left? Wah, wah, wah. Seems like a pretty late term abortion. Wah, wah.
Come on, read the text.
Oh god, 3-person conversation with me playing 2 of them. Oh god, I gotta switch voices rapidly. Anyway, I hope you've all been enjoying this episode of Homestuck. We were able to read 1 page. Do I see it? Oh god, give me 2 seconds.
So we'll see you in 5 minutes.
I just had to reload a page that I already have open on the side.
Okay, good.
Oh, I do. It just appeared as being on episode 11. It appeared on episode 23. That's what I meant to say, 11 minutes ago. That's what it is. Delete speak was auto-blocking some of your things for some reason. But that's weird, because not all of them blocked it. I wonder if delete speak made YouTube think you were doing something weird. Yeah, so we'll get to your comments on episode 23 eventually. I'm going through them in the order that they appear on my comments timeline, which means we're actually going to go 51, 54, then a comment on 22, then a comment on 23. So yeah, look forward to those people who want to read ahead and read the comments before we read them on stream. Oh god, so much more reading. How was the last Homestuck stream in Og? Yeah, it was 3 months ago. Yeah. I mean, it probably feels more recent because YouTube uploads ran well into the next couple months. And actually, this video won't be going up until another month forward, until near the end of November.
Oh goodness.
Time falls down the stairs when you're having fun. I've been vibing to the song. God, I forget the actual name of it, but it's like main recurring lyric is "Can't the future just wait," and that song makes my soul hurt.
No.
Anyway, oh, excuse me. Oh, took me a while to edit that comment stuff. Alright, yeah, no problem. Take your time. After all, we only read about 2 comments every month. Hey, change your plan. We aren't playing this game anymore. You don't have to bother recruiting. Sorry to waste your time.
I'm not the leader anymore. Carcat is.
He is?
He threw a tantrum about it, so I let him be the red leader.
Okay, that was fairly predictable, but that's fine. I'll talk to him about it.
What's going on?
Nothing. This game sucks, and A is full of crap. Sorry about all this.
Huh?
Hey, change of plans. We aren't playing this game anymore. Oh wait, I play both these characters.
Yep.
Oh no. Adjusting my mic a little. Y'all like that sound? I don't understand how people still are watching this series when I do shit like that. Hey, guess who the red leader is? I'm the leader. It's me. Your plan to cripple your rival team has failed. I know. She told me so. She told me. I don't care. The game is bad news. It will cause the end of the world, not stop it. So forget it. Just go back to whatever you were doing. Writing your city code or whatever.
So pathetic. This is yet another feeble attempt to weaken your opposition.
There. Oh god. What is it? Terezi?
Terezi, yes.
Oh, you have a good night, all true.
Terezi and I have already established a connection, and we are making great progress here. We are a great team, and I'm a fantastic leader. We will beat this game in no time, while your team is clearly still asleep in the thorax.
Oh god. No, you idiot. I don't care about the game anymore. I just quit. I'm not playing. You should too.
Amazing. You're either being really persistent with this transparent ruse, or you really are just that sad and incompetent. Neither case deserves my respect or my friendship. In fact, you know what? Friendship cancelled. There, it's official. Bye-bye, friendship.
Oh, like you haven't said... His voice is starting to hurt my throat, so I'm gonna make it a little less deep. Oh, like you haven't said that like a billion times. You aren't in any position to question my competence. You're the worst programmer I've ever seen. You don't know anything about computers. Why do you bother? The only thing you're good at is yelling and making huge mistakes. And being ugly and horrible in every way, and having stupid little nubby horns.
To be honest, I don't see what's so great about your programming or hacking. What is the hacker even? Just some smug asshole in movies doing fake things and making up words. It's not even a real thing to be. It's just some bullshit title you give yourself so you can feel just a tiny bit less loathsome.
Oh no, more childish burns. I have to prove. I don't have to prove anything to you. I'm a great hacker. Period.
No, it's all so clear now. You were a fraud all along. What does all this nonsensical code you wrote even do? It's all nonsense, like a bluff. You say, oh, Carcat will never understand what I wrote. They'll understand what I wrote was bullshit because he's too dumb to figure it out. Well, you're busted. These viruses here, I bet, do nothing at all. Wait, KK. I bet if I ran them, nothing bad would happen. Might even improve my computer performance. No, don't. How about this idiotic program with the red and blue code? Is he so fucking... Why would you even... Sorry, I'm having an aneurysm at this guy's stupidity. And this one is the red and blue code, which is meaningless thing to do with code anyway. What does that even mean? It's another one of your scams. Why not sneak some bad clipper into these files too and pretend that's code? Oh god, no, don't run that. I'm serious. What would happen? I'm not sure, but it would be really bad if you ran it. Just don't. Aha! Just as I thought. You can't even come up with a good lie when I press you on it. Your bluff has been called. Competing as we speak, or compiling as we speak. It will auto run when it finishes. And now I have to go and attend something outside because Trias is doing something just unspeakably stupid right now. Whoops, forget I said that. It was privileged information. You are the dumbest grub fucker on the planet, I swear. Later, douchebag. KK, do I read that code? Hello? Oh, computer has exploded.
Torchido's geneticist's computer exploded.
Oh my god.
I
Equals
like
equals.
this interaction. That one was nice.
Equals equals. Equals equals. Equals equals. Grata grata.
You are highly startled by the total unexpected explosion.
Equals equals. Equals equals. Equals equals grata. Then he's never gonna get to control someone else's home now. The dumb bitch.
Carcat and his friends and everyone they would ever meet thereafter would experience great misfortune on account of the curse unwittingly implemented through Solok's esoteric Mobius double reach-around virus.
Oh,
Every troll's
I wouldn't mind a
losses
double
would
return
soon-
virus.
Every troll's losses would soon die.
Hot.
All but one of their kernel sprites would be prototyped with a dead losses, each prior to entering the medium. Upon entry, they would each have a bittersweet reunion with the creature after their kernel hatched, triggering the sprite's metamorphosis. For the first time, the trolls would be able to have verbal conversations with their custodians and would be guided by them along their journeys.
Oh.
Unfortunately, the underlings and warring royalty would gain the benefits of the monstrous prototypings as well. Each sprite, except for one, would only be prototyped once. The players would learn quickly that while one pre-entry prototyping per player was absolutely necessary for ultimate success, additional pre-entry prototypings merely empowered the enemies unnecessarily.
Equals equals. Equals equals. Equals equals greater than.
The game has no explicit rule that demands something dead for prototyping, but in practice, the kernel sprite has particular attraction to the deceased or doomed. Across every session ever played, exceptions to this pattern are extremely rare.
Huh. So whenever the game's played, dead creatures often get prototyped. That's cool. Solix Lament.
Why did you send Carcat the code?
I'm sorry, I'm just looking at that gif and I'm thinking of the fucking beam where it like zooms in on the 3D animation of an aneurysm and goes I don't know if anybody knows the one I'm talking about.
I don't recognize it. Sound definitely sounds like fitting for that image.
Like, there's a bunch of edits of it. My favorite one is the one where it's like and it zooms in and then it pulls back out and plays the audio in reverse and just goes back and forth and then freezes for a moment right before the aneurysm and plays a reverbed fart as it does. This is my humor.
Oh, rip.
I gotta do you laugh, you lose once I have a webcam.
Why did you send Carcat that code? It was such a bad idea. You suppose it was a boastful gesture to get a friend to think more highly of you? But why would flaunting your superior skills accomplish this? It was foolish. You ought to wipe all these clever viruses you wrote off your computer. They can only bring more trouble.
Solix, delete.
While deleting your virus folders, you pause on one oddball file you have lying around.
Literally oddball.
You did not write this virus. You copied it from an obscure server far beyond your planet's global network. This application is running on that server perpetually. It is an extremely simple till-death program. See, I remembered. Its main loop is tied to the lifespan of the universe. When the universe dies, a mysterious subprogram will be executed. You have no way of knowing what that subprogram does. It runs on a protected part of the server. It is completely unhackable. You delete the file, but it won't do much good. The program is already running elsewhere. Luckily, whatever harm it will do will not be done for many billions of years. And even then, what harm could a virus do after the exploration of the universe? This file always struck you as quite odd.
Equals 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 Gratakatar.
But Solix, even with his vision twofold, does not have the perceptual luxuries of our vision's omnipresent. When executed, the subprogram will summon an indestructible demon into the recently voided universe. This monstrous being, with the power to travel through time, is inconvenienced very little by his arrival upon the Great Undoing. He has the entire
my
cadaver
God.
of the expired universe to pick apart at his whim. From its birth, through its swelling maturity and tampering decay, in a reality he is known to have marked for predation, he will go about assembling followers through various epochs, even going as far as personally establishing the parameters for his future summoning. Solix couldn't know that the virus is essentially a formality. The demon is already here.
It's the fucking Felt Gang. It ties back to the Felt Gang. All of them are based off cue balls. They have time travel powers. The Felt Gang tied to an evil elder god.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
Equals 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 greater Thakatar.
Sounds like your Lussus is agitated about something up there. You already gave him his serving of honey today. If he thinks he can get more, well, that's just greedy. You wonder what could be bothering him.
Equals 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 equals.
You keep your enormous biclops chained to the roof of your communal hive stem. It is the only place there is room for him. Dueling with him on the roof during feeding time is a daily ordeal.
Equals 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 greater than. Oh my goodness, he's so goofy looking. Mommy? Be the other girl.
You are now one of the 5 other girls.
That's a good bit. Man, I really wish Hussey drew more of the comic in this art style.
Glad he didn't. It gives it like that crossy appeal.
I love it. Equals 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 gratada. Oh my goodness. Equals 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 greater than. Equals equals. Oh god, we gotta get through 12 of these motherfuckers.
Yes.
What the fuck, Hussey? What? That means we have a primary cast of 16 people. Not counting the parents. If you count the parents, that's 20. What the fuck is this, My Hero Academia?
Oh, Brian, you sweet summer child.
Equals greater than. Stop being the other girl.
You are now no longer the other girl, or any of the other 5 for that matter. What's the name of this dude sitting in his 4-wheel device?
I'm sorry, I just love the fucking fairy thing he has. What the fuck? What the fuck? Enter name.
Your name is Tavros Nitram.
Real quick, I'm gonna drop. I don't care if it had taken longer. I'm not reading the story until after it's already finished. I don't care how long it took, because I'm really reading it now. Poopa pan.
You are known to be heavily arrested by fairy tales and fantasy stories. You have an acute ability to commune with the many creatures of Alternia, a skill you have utilized to capture and train a great many. They are all your friends, as well as your warriors, which you pit and battle through a variety of related card and role-playing games. You used to engage in various forms of more extreme role-playing with some of your other friends before you had an accident. You like to engage in the noble practice of Alternian slam poetry, possibly the oldest, most revered, and certainly freshest art form on your planet's rich history. You have a profound fascination with the concept of flight and all lore surrounding the topic. You believe in fairies, even though they aren't real. Your troll track is Adios Toreador, and you... Oh god, you don't remember how you did the voices, so... Speak in a sort of a faltering manner. What will you do?
I think I remember this guy. He's the guy who I tried to call on Invader Zim characters for the voice of.
Yes, that is him.
Also, don't want to be recursive. I have been passively reading your comments. I just didn't want to talk over Arm.
Appreciate it.
B. Like I said, I don't care if it would have taken longer for them to publish it. I'm just here. Anyway, Travaris cuts to the chase and play card games immediately.
You kickstart a rousing match of Fitterspawn with the only friend you've got to play with in person, your loyal Lussus Tinkerbell. You take a look at the favorable hand you dealt yourself and crack a mischievous smile. With a host plush at the ready, you quickly lob an Ugoni bomb and catch your adversary off guard.
Bakugan? Equals. Oh wait, actually. Oh holy shit, we've hit 30 minutes.
Okay. I think you should go to the next page.
Ah. Greta then. Oh my.
It is a Bakugan.
I let that thing inside my butt. Exactly, it's an epic cliffhanger, chat. So, Arm, you might want to look at our True Dragon Spirit's comment on episode 51.
Can you give me the link?
God, you're so needy. Hang on. I'm getting myself to the episode real fast.
Wow! Look at that! Someone doesn't have the episode ready!
You never asked me to get this one ready.
Oh, no, not like I asked like beforehand.
You asked me to get the other episode. No. You asked me to get the other comment ready.
I don't want to hear it.
You did. You asked me to get the other comment ready, Arm. Don't even try and pretend. You didn't ask for this one. Can you all see why we broke up? Can't believe this.
Oh. You wouldn't give me links to comments I was supposed to read. Unbearable.
There you go.
Alright. Thank you.
And hang on. And now But okay, what's the first timestamp?
Oh goodness, the first timestamp is at 47 seconds.
Alright, we're doing reader comments. By the way, for context, this is all True Dragon Spirits comments on episode 51. Alright, go ahead.
Oh, hang on, I'm struggling. My PC does not want to cooperate right now.
Oh, so unprepared.
Another exile has landed. There was nothing even wrong with AR's regular ensemble. It wasn't bloody or ragged or anything. This lends more credence to my theory that exiles quickly change to the nearest possible outfit when they crash in the desert on pure instinct, like a hermit crab changing into a shell.
Hot.
Homestuck, Book 4. Altura added, cool of Hussey to refer to this as their theory when they made the dang comic!
I think that's a good way to for readers to treat their things.
At 2:43.
2:43. Go ahead.
Yes. I'm gonna say this was probably another instinctive action made by an exile. They clearly are programmed to understand on a primal level what's important from a gameplay perspective. This kid shouldn't be getting exiled back to Earth with AR. That would be a huge misfire in terms of the flow of the game's strategy and narrative. Dursites are technically the enemy and function as a threat to the heroes, but lower level ones like this will probably make sacrifices to ensure the heroes don't actually leave the boundaries of the game itself.
Cool.
At 3:22. This one's from Altura themselves, not a quote from the book.
Go ahead.
I know this is supposed to be a sad moment, but that stitch across Dream Jade's head reminds me of the fact that Hussey ended up having to go back to the first panel we see Grandpa's stuffed body in the comic to draw stitches on him, so everyone knew that he was in fact dead, because apparently some people didn't figure that out first time around.
That's fucking hilarious.
Good. At 3:47 is another quote from the Homestuck book.
Hang on. Okay, go ahead. Mommy. Oh.
Very recursive, that still left some people thinking he wasn't dead. Good.
Fantastic.
3:47. Maybe it doesn't seem that honorable that the queen is abandoning her kingdom and whatever survivors remain. But as a game construct, she's encoded with a certain instinct and objectives too. One of her chief priorities is the survival of her people, which in many cases can only be ensured through exile, repopulation, and the rebuilding of civilization from scratch. Saying farewell to Prospit may be a common occurrence across all Spurp sessions. There are many ways for the game to play out, but it's not unreasonable to imagine the majority of sessions involve Prospit being ravaged in some way. Homestuck, Book 4, page 25.
I like the way he talks about the game. It makes me think of the way that game Kenshi is coded, if you've ever heard of that game.
No, I've not.
So the whole game is a massive open world RPG where all the AIs are always doing something. Nothing's ever unloaded truly, just their models are. Right? And the way the game works is at the very start of the game, everything's in a very particular set path with all the AI set to do very particular set things. But the moment the player interacts, it's like the butterfly effect. You can completely change every AI's behavior with every minor action you do. Because, like, let's say you kill a random merchant, and that merchant now won't make it to a store on time in order to deliver food to a town, so that town will have to seek out food from other sources, which might mean they pillage another town, which means that town then is forced to recover by, you know, like, you cause ripples throughout it. It's crazy looking. I want to play the game eventually. Also, fun fact about that game, if I recall right, it was the first game ever to get a green lit on Steam, and was the last Steam greenlight game to ever release. Interesting bit of trivia.
Hell yeah.
Anyway, what's the next timestamp?
Oh, 3:50. I'm tired.
Hi, tired. I'm Brian.
Hi, Brian. I'm tired.
Hi, tired. I'm
rules-
Ulrich.
I like to go on long rides on the road.
What?
I'm a tire.
Oh my god.
The ruined
What was the
skyscrapers.
timestamp again?
3:50.
Okay.
The ruined skyscrapers we recognize from Dave's city help us zero in on the location of the station's crash site. It's a big broken egg because it's a station. God, sorry, I had a drink and I'm trying not to burp. It's a big broken egg because the station shape is related to the entry object of the player who lived there, in this case Dave, who had to wait for an egg to hatch to enter the session. Notice how the egg station is broken in half? Remember how Bro had to chop the meteor in half to buy Dave time? That's why. Splitting the meteor also split the station it contained. Now WQ discovered it and must repair it to make it functional.
That's awesome.
That's cool. Didn't think about that.
I love this trivia. Thank you. All true.
Yeah.
What's
Very
next
helpful.
timestamp?
Also, like for like remembering stuff because we
Yeah.
have to go back and like.
Yeah,
Look at it.
doing the comment reads this way, I think, is the best way to do it.
All right, the next one is at 6:44.
6:44. Okay.
I am glad I'm glad the
Bun.
bunny put all those other weapons back in a tidy pile instead the box. Not because he looked ridiculous with them, but because they made it a lot harder to draw him. Homestuck Book 4, page 30.
I want a plush of that robot.
Listen, Riri, you didn't hurt jack shit. I didn't mispronounce that heavily.
Bunny.
Bunny.
Bunny. I want a bunny.
7:05.
7:05?
7:05. Now we discover that Grandpa stole the fourth wall of Jack's cubicle. He stashed it in here along with his taxidermy beloved ones. Homestuck Book 4, page 31. The next one is a little ways later at 16:03. Another comment from Altura themselves.
16:0. Okay. This is when we
Also, I
were
love
doing
that
the big
every
recap.
time we bring them up, we say their name wrong or different.
What do you mean?
Altaru Dragon Spirit.
I always read Altar's name right.
Alright. Lol, I just noticed
This is why Arma left me, because I'm a chronic gaslighter.
I hold.
Go
Also,
ahead.
remember when you thought these meteors were someone trying to keep the kids from being born? How wrong you were. Wait, I missed. Sorry,
you
I
skipped.
skipped. We're at 16:03, right?
Yeah, 16:03. What is it?
Well, I just noticed the MS Paint rendition of the horse attacking a football player painting in the background image here. Oh my god.
Wait, send me the image in Discord.
There is no image. It's in the background of the tap.
I thought they had, when I said image here, they had posted a link to like an actual horse image.
Hang on. Horse attacking football player. Oh my god, it's a drawing!
Send
Oh
it in
my
the
God.
Ulrich chat.
I am. It's gonna take me a moment.
Oh god, why are they taking so long? Oh my fucking god. What? What?
Amazing. I love it. I don't know what it's about, but I love it.
Jesus. Anyway. Timestamp?
Timestamp? 17:23.
Okay.
Yeah. The neat thing about these abbreviated names for the characters, SS, PM, WV, etc., is that it gives you a lot of freedom in what they actually stand for, like how PM stands for both Parcel Mistress and Peregrine Mendicant, and how SS can stand for both Spade Slick and Sovereign Slayer. cool.
Nice.
Do you want the horse painting? I don't necessarily, but I can acknowledge like art. It's good.
I mean, I could see myself hanging in my recording studio one day. Anyway,
1917.
wonderful year. I
They're
don't know
pointing
anything
out,
about 1917.
remember when you thought these meteors were someone trying to keep the kids from being born?
I do
How
not.
wrong you were.
What were the meteorites again? Oh, they were the kids getting delivered.
Yes.
Yes.
The opposite. The
What's it?
last comment is at 2047 to 2054.
2047. Okay, good.
Yes.
Close enough. Go ahead.
Are you gonna let the seconds play?
Read it. Read the comment. It's just text on screen.
Okay. So at this point, I'm pretty sure it's safe to tell you that Rose and Dave are related, and John and Jade are related. According to the guys on Homestuck Made This World, Dave x Rose and John x Jade were some really popular ships in early Homestuck. So you can imagine the reaction when they're both revealed to be incest.
Wait, so it's who's related to who and who's related to who again?
Dave and Rose, and John and Jade.
Oh man, I was on board with the John Jade shipping too. So obviously John is gonna date Rose and Dave is gonna date Jade then. Cause that won't be weird at all. You'd be surprised how many people I know that think that wouldn't be weird.
What did you say?
So imagine if you married somebody and then your brother married that person's sister.
Copy paste, I mean, makes sense.
A lot of I feel like that'd be a little weird. But then again, maybe that's because I'm a northerner. Insert South joke. Anyway, is that the end of it?
Yes, that was the last comment.
Okay. I hope those of you watching have enjoyed the Homestuck.
Homestuck.
Go consume content.
See all of you in another, 3 months where we'll record more of this, because I think this is the end of this recording session, right, Arm?
Yeah, it probably is.
Yeah, so we'll see all of you in 3 months.
Yeah, thank you all for joining.
Ta-ta.
Bye.
Consume content.